Hey guys, it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and you like car stuff, be sure to hit the button below to subscribe. As you can see behind me, we have the WRX, and that's what we're going to be working on today. I'm going to show you guys how to change the differential oil and transmission oil on a 2002 Subaru WRX. Now, I've already put the car up on jack stands. If you missed the video, I went over everything that's wrong with it. I do need to buy some new rotors and pads. They are on their way. We're going to go all the way to the back here and check out the differential first. Alrighty, welcome to the underside of the WRX Project Subi. First, we're going to clean this off a little bit. Spray it with some brake fluid, some brake cleaner. The reason I'm cleaning these off are to make sure I don't have any leaks after I'm done. And how can I see leaks if everything's all gunked up? So I clean it off first. For the gear oil change, the differential oil change, the limited slip differential, you're gonna need a half inch. So we'll need a half-inch wrench, just like this, and that's it. So we're just gonna, first we're gonna open up the top, that's the filler, to make sure you could actually open it up. It's a good policy to always open up the one that you use to fill it, because if you open this up and let it all drain out, and this doesn't open up, then you can't drive the car. So I'm just gonna open this one up first, get some elbow grease in there. On second thought, I decided I'm too lazy to put elbow grease into that. I'm going to use my impact gun. As you can see, it's a half inch already. Gotta place it in there. Give it the beans. Make sure I'm rotating it the right direction. Nice and easy. Gotta love this thing. You really do. While we're at it, since this is loose, and I know it's loose, let's loosen this one up too. Alrighty. I love this thing. I really do. Put your bucket right there. Take that. That did not go as planned. Where is it? Ugh, I hate the way this gear oil smells. But that's okay. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna let this pop off. Bam! And there you have it. Ooh, that doesn't look so good. Let's let that drain for a while. Now this is a magnetic plug. It's got a lot of material on there. I mean, I guess you'd expect that from a differential that's never been serviced, or that hasn't been serviced for at least 100,000 miles. But that's okay. We'll clean it off and we'll go from there. Let's take a further inspection of this drain plug. Now this is a limited slip differential, so you kind of expect a little bit of material there. I'm not too concerned, to be honest with you. When I first saw it, I was a little bit concerned, but it's okay. I think it'll be just fine. So they're all nice and cleaned off now. So I'm going to put the drain bolt back on, and I'm going to fill it with this stuff right here. To make my life much easier, I'm going to be using this thing here. I got for like $5 or whatever it was online. I do enough gear oil changes and all kinds of oil changes for all my vehicles, so I thought it was prudent to invest in something like this. So let's give it a try. Alright, as we can see here, I put the drain plug back in just by hand. I have not tightened it yet. I'm going to clean everything off again. Make sure everything is nice and clean. We're going to tighten this by hand as far as we go, and then tighten it with this. We got some oil coming out again. Okay. Yeah. Nice and tight. Very good. On to the next step. I've opened up my bottle. We're going to use our new little tool. Hopefully it makes things a lot easier. Just screw it on there. Now it should only take about 0.8 quarts to fill up. But we're going to keep pumping until we see a little bit dribble out. Saw there, very easy to change the differential oil. Next I'm going to do the transmission oil, and I might as well do the engine oil as well. So let's go ahead and finish it up. First thing you have to do, of course, is to find the transmission dipstick, and there it is behind the turbo. Fairly easy to find. Once you find it, just take it out. And that's where your oil is going to be filled in, your transmission oil. So in order to reduce the mess, again, we're using something I haven't used before, but I'm really excited to use. Link in the description. This little tube that kind of screws onto this bottle right here, and this is a whole gallon of Red Line lightweight shock-proof gear oil. Some people recommend there's like cocktails or whatever. I'm not gonna mess with any of that stuff. This stuff I've heard is good enough for the Subaru transmission. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to show you guys how to use it first of all, after I drain it, of course. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put in about 3 quarts-ish, you know, a little bit more. And then we're going to measure the transmission oil level, and then we'll add more if we need it. So probably 3.5 quarts, so about 3/4 of this, because this is a full gallon right here. And then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and pop open that transmission. As you can hear, my neighbor is still not done with his leaf blower, but I've waited long enough. I'm losing sunlight, so I do have to get a move on. You have to bear with me here. As usual, I do mean business here. There's a 21mm bolt on the transmission. I'm only going to loosen it up using my gun here. That's a problem. Easier than expected. So taking a look at the drain plug for the transmission, again we're going to see some metal filings in there. Completely normal, no big deal. Again, it's quite a bit. What this means is that it's been quite a while since the transmission fluid's been changed. So it's a good thing we're doing it now. We're going to clean it off, put it back on, and start putting in the transmission oil. And here's after it's been cleaned. It's quite a difference, as you can see. So there was a lot of metal filings on there. Again, no big deal. It just means that we needed to change the transmission oil as soon as possible, and we're doing that. So let's get this puppy back on. So the way this works is that this has an on and off switch. So once I put it on there, I will turn it on and then I'll let the fluid go through. Once I think enough fluid has gone, I will turn it off, just like that, and I'll lift up, hopefully with minimal transmission fluid spillage. As you can see, just in case, I put some shop towels all around it. I really don't want to spill this stuff anywhere. And we're flowing. There we are. Nice and easy. So now we're all finished. The dipstick is back where it belongs. Everything's measuring out properly. I cleaned off anything that I spilled. We're good to go. Unfortunately, as you can see, we are out of light. It's almost 8 p.m. Things just took longer than I thought we were going to take. I have a bunch of wheels and tires I have to put on tomorrow, so I was getting that organized, and I'm still getting that organized. So yeah, look out for the engine oil change on the Subaru, and then we'll go for a little drive with new brakes, so that's new rotors and brake pads, for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.